research of the International Union for Conservation of Nature states that 181 out of 1,044 shark species are listed as endangered, vulnerable, or threatened. These numbers will continue to rise if shark finning continues. Shark finning is a practice of slicing off a shark's fins while the shark is still alive. The fishermen then throw the rest of its body back into the ocean, where it can die a very slow and agonizing death. The dying process of these sharks can take days to even weeks. Some sharks starve to death, others are slowly eaten by other fish, and some drown because sharks need to keep moving to force water through their gills for oxygen. Besides the cruelty of shark finning, disposing the unused body of a shark into the ocean is wasting natural resources because the fins of a shark is not the only worthy part to be extracted. According to a review of fin-to-weight ratios for sharks, a shark's fin only occupies 2% of a shark's total body weight, which reveals how vast the waste the shark finning industry is and has been producing. Wasting unused resources is not the only point to see how environmentally unfriendly the shark finning industry is. From a medicinal perspective, shark liver oil contains high vitamin A content, which has been used to boost the recovery of wounds and heal some respiratory and digestive system problems for centuries. Another resource is the rough diamond texture dermal denticles on the shark skin, which can enable the skin to be used as a type of sandpaper for polishing. The annual shark catching number is estimated to be 100 million, and among it, 38 million sharks are killed for fins alone. If the current situation cannot be eased, most, if not all species of shark can be extinct in a decade. Shark's mature period is late compared to many other fish and can only give birth from 2 upwards to 100 young in a lifetime. Extinction of these top predators will pose irreversible damage to the ocean's ecosystem. With a devastated ecosystem, the number of fish and seafood will continuously decrease. Fishermen and traders alike will find it difficult to obtain a good harvest. If the situation keeps deteriorating, fishermen may not be able to maintain their basic living needs, and millions of people will suffer from unemployment, and the economic growth will be harassed, all due to the huge impacts in the unbalanced and ungovernable ecosystem which the shark finning industry will cause. A lot of people do not think a species can go extinct so easily. The extinction of the western black rhinos, for example, can indicate just how destructive some animal industries can be. In China, the horn of a black rhino is believed to have exclusive medicinal effects. Thus, poachers kept decimating the black rhino population to make a profit. The number of black rhinos dropped from 1 million to 2,300 in the year 2001. Eventually, and unfortunately, the western black rhinos were driven to extinction. To avoid making the same irrecoverable mistake that caused the vanishing of the western black rhino, action should be taken to prevent these sharks from the same tragic fate. According to the Humane Society International, 27 European countries and the European Union had banned shark finning in order to show their concern on the growing and progressive matter. However, the global shark finning situation still needs more reform. The remaining 57 shark fin exporting countries have weak or no regulation on shark finning, and the international waters cannot be regulated. Culturally, shark fins are seen as an Asian delicacy and are the principal ingredient for shark fin soup. Shark fin soup has skyrocketed in recent years due to the drastic growth of the economies in some Asian countries like China and Taiwan. Traders can make a lot of money from shark fin because there is such a high demand for them. Prestigious restaurant owners can make an even better profit from this unruly trade because of the price regulations they can set within their own restaurants. Shark fin soup is often served at wedding celebrations and is priced at $100 a bowl. The host uses a specific soup to impress their guests with their affluence. Congress passed the Shark Fin Elimination Act back in June of 2016, which makes it illegal for sharks to be captured for their fins in U.S. waters. However, samples of different soups from different restaurants in big cities across the U.S. found DNA evidence of 8 different species of sharks under environmental protection. This includes the scalloped hammerhead shark, which is on the endangered species list. These tests have been conducted, processed, and reviewed by researchers at Stony Brook University's Institute for Ocean Conservation Science. To protect these sharks from being overkilled, shark finning should be globally banned, and alternatives should be put in place. Fish maw and bird's mess soup are perfect substitutes for shark fin soup to be served at weddings, banquets, and other special occasions. They are viewed as a symbol of wealth, power, and status in many Asian countries because they are rare and very expensive. Bird's nest soup is made from swallow saliva, and fish maw is extracted from a fish species that can be bred so fast, serving them is much more environmentally friendly. The overall value of shark fin soup is not so unique that people must eat it because, as I just explained, it has the potential to do so much more harm than good. Shark fin is not a necessity to human beings and will compromise our world in an environmental and economic perspective. Shark finning should be globally banned as soon as possible.